全てはここから始まった。
悪なき闘争と反逆、血の宿命だ。
私の愛する平八さんはやがて世界を戦乱に巻き込み多くの犠牲を生むでしょ
貴様何者じゃ。
我は剣を極めし者なる。
全ては動き出した。もう誰も止めることはできない。
貴様があの時母を殺した。貴様をここで終わらせる。貴様の野望もこれで終わりじゃ。
戦いとは最後にどちらが立っているか。それだけのこと。決着をつけるとするか。
Hello everybody, it is time for, you guessed it, another stream of me playing Tekken for like an hour and a half. And tonight we're playing Akuma. Because you know last night I wanted to play Lars, and usually I play Brian, but I wanted to play Akuma tonight. Mix things up a little bit, you know, have a little fun. Let me just real quick check on my Akuma customization, because I think it's pretty basic, but still pretty dank. Don't ban me, Twitch. Don't leave the stream. Yeah, it's alright. It's nothing special. I think I may have the Shin Akuma outfit, but do I have the Shin Akuma outfit? Let's go ahead and check. I want to make sure I don't, because if I do, I'm putting it on. We're just going to be in the lab with Akuma for like an hour. I know last night I streamed with Lars for like an hour and 6 minutes. This probably won't be as long as that. But it's still going to be about an hour, I'd say. Oh, I do have it. Good stuff right there. His metallic you have to actually get out of loot boxes because I have the season pass. You can't change the colors on that, so we'll just make this color match. What is that? That must be under. White. Yeah, white. It needs to be sort of light gray. And the bracelet will make red. Yeah, there we go. That's color matched about as good as it's gonna get. Okay. And now that I've wasted about 2.5 minutes doing that, let's jump right into practice. And start looking through the moves list. It's a short one. I know that much. I know it only took Eris like an hour and 50 minutes to go through all of Akuma's moves and stuff. His lab time with Akuma was like an hour and 50 minutes. Which, I mean, if you watch a lot of Eris, you know his lab times are usually pretty long, so... beat up on Jin like I usually do. I like to beat up Jin. If you missed the Lars stream, the reason I beat up on Jin is because his hit area is pretty basic compared to like Gigas or the Bears or Heihachi. And if you don't know, Heihachi has a smaller hit area than most male characters, which it's weird, but you know. Oh well. And if you watch the YouTube channel, you know that I have we'll just leave Super Gauge at max. You know that I've played Akuma before. I've done a tomfoolery video on Akuma, which is about 2 hours of just ranked matches with Akuma, but I want to give him a more in-depth look here in training, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and hit the moves list. We got special moves. Gohado 1, Fierce Gohado, Shockinets, Fierce Shockinets, oh, so I can land a half circle, but not a quarter circle when I need to kick somebody. That's cool. Go Shoryu. Invincibility, the Go Shoryu off 1 only has invincibility when it's 5 frames in, so it's only invincible I think when you're in the air. Let's test it out. Let's just do ones. Okay. And we'll play. Yeah, when you're in the air, it's got invincible and it's a punish. But until you lift off the ground, it's not invincible. And I think after the punch, you lose your invincibility. Yeah, but Fierce is invincible a lot faster. No, actually, I might be wrong there. I think Light Gohado isn't invincible at all, but Fierce is the one that's 5 frames. When it's 5 frames, and it'll duck a high. Yeah, it'll duck a high. But those are all special mids, which means they can be blocked by crouching or standing. And then, let me see if I can land it. EX Go Shoryu is invincible regardless. Yeah, EX Go Shoryu's got complete invincibility. And it's got a counter special, which is neat. So we'll set him back to stand. We'll get back in the moves list. We got Demon Flip. Demon Flip neutral goes into a low kick. If I recall correctly, that's really easy to punish. Let's do a crouching guard. Crouching guard all. Yeah, that leaves you at a real bad disadvantage. And then see, that's a special mid, so it can be blocked regardless. And if they block the Go Shoryu, that leaves you at a disadvantage. So we'll go back to stand. Let's just a 1. I don't know if any of these do anything on counter. You've got the dropping arm. The drop karate chop. That's pretty good. That's a mid. That really should be a high. I'm firmly convinced it should be a high, like 1 is. We've got the kick. And that's a corkscrew. You do the low kick. You do low kick while rising 2, or maybe it's low 1 while rising 2. Into or is it while rising 1? No, it's while rising 2. Into Demon Flip 3, and you can get a pretty good corkscrew combo. I think on counter it might be an auto corkscrew. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dive kick. Dive kick doesn't do anything on counter. Well, actually, that puts him in crouch though. So you've got to be pretty careful with that. I think it ground hits. Yeah, it'll ground hit. Pretty solid. Let's see what else we've got. I think that's the Demon Flip grab, yeah. Gotta be pretty careful on your timing with that, but it's a pretty good punish if somebody's just throwing stuff out. We've got the Tatsu. Pretty good. Light Tatsu's alright. Fierce Tatsu's better. And I think Fierce Tatsu might give you a cross up too. No, Fierce Tatsu will ground hit though, that's weird. And then you can do a Light Tatsu and Go Shoryu. Basically hit confirm it. You cannot go Light Tatsu into... Oh, you can go Light Tatsu into Fierce Go Shoryu. Alright, cool. We've got Air Hadoukens. Air Fierceado. I think it's the same. There's no Air Fierceado. Air Tatsu. I don't think they can be done off Demon Flip. No. But they can be done off Jump In. I think those might ground hit as well. And if they don't, I mean, you know, you've got plenty of coverage for when they get up. And then we've got teleport, which, if my double buttons want to work properly. And then you've got teleport behind and teleport forward. Build some good distance. You can close the distance. You can get a cross up. Pretty useful. It's got kind of a long startup, and I don't think it's got any invincibility on it. But, you know, pretty good for mind games. And I think it'll put you on the other side on the wall. And then, of course, we've got EXs. You know, EX Go-Hado and EX Shakonets. Which is, that's alright damage. For the chip only does one hit, which, you know, that's not very good. And then of course you got Masatsu Go Shoryu, and you just got EX Go Shoryu. EX is completely invincible, Masatsu is special counter. So keep that in mind if you ever want to throw out a Go Shoryu, it's completely invincible. If you EX it. My double buttons don't work very well. EX Tatsu, go straight in the corkscrew. Pick them up off the ground with that, huh? Cool. EX Airborne Hadouken. Hadouken. I don't expect to land any of these. My buttons aren't... I'm not very good with my buttons tonight. Yeah, it just throws the two. It kind of closes the distance in front of you. Play a pretty good game of keep away with it. You know, you can land from a jump and then immediately throw out a Go-Hado. EX Airborne Tatsu. Which will, send you towards... Even if you jump away, EX Airborne Tatsu will send you towards the opponent. My button, my directions aren't coming out very well, so. Hisun Kyaku into EX Senku Hadouken. So you can demon flip into EX Hadouken. But my buttons are being pretty. My directions are being pretty gross right now, so. And then we've got Masatsu Go-Hado, which is double quarter circle with full EX meter. And it's basically just a really good Go-Hado. You can hit confirm it with just a 1. You can hit confirm a normal Go-Hado. Standing 2 will hit confirm a Go-Hado. Or maybe it won't. No, it won't. Standing 1 will. Not a fierce, though. Oh, you can do standing 1-1. Well, really go into Tatsu? Yep. Even into Fierce Tatsu, huh? Okay, cool. If you can hit your directions fast enough, though, you can get 1-1 into Masatsu Gohado, which is pretty good. Because that leaves them at pretty good disadvantage. But anyway, let's look at the normal moves. You know, you've got your standing 1, standing 1-1, standing 1-2, it's a knockdown. It doesn't do anything special on counter. You've got back 1, back 2, back 3, or back 4. You know, you've got standing 2. It's pretty good. It's another special mid though, so it can be blocked by a crouching opponent. So it can be 1-1 or 1-2 into Gohado. Let's do. That's alright. Standing 3-4 at corkscrews. Solid. Focus attack, of course. You've got 3 levels of focus attack. You've got. Whoops. You've got level 1, which has no invincibility. And just kind of stuns. You've got level 2, which gives you a juggle opportunity and has invincibility. And then level 3 is unblockable, stun, juggle, all that. Unblockable, armored, stun. And then you can dash forward out of any level of focus attack. So you can just kind of poke with the level 1 into a standing down forward 1-2, or a standing down forward 2-1. And then you can just throw a Gohado in the combo. Standing forward 3. Mr. Hype Train 3, welcome to the stream. How are you? Always nice to see new people. Standing forward 3 is just quick mid kick. I think that's actually really bad on block. Let's do guard all. Yeah, that's pretty garbage on block. So don't poke with that. That leaves you at quite the disadvantage. Like let's do repeat action. Let's record. And let's just record a block. Just a standing block. Standing block into 1. Okay. Do I usually play Akuma? No, I usually play Brian. Brian is my main. And then let's just throw these out. Yeah, that's a pretty bad way to see it, but don't use that as a poke. That's pretty punishable. But no, Hype Train. My Brian's my main, and I usually spend more time with Brian. But you know, in preparation for Tekken World Tour qualifiers, I'm just kind of messing around with a lot of characters. And I just wanted to play Akuma today. Don't know why. I guess because I was watching Punko earlier. Just made me want to play Akuma. But I've got more time on Brian than anybody else. New to Tekken? Miguel or Paul Phoenix? They're both really good. I'd say Miguel. I like Miguel more than Paul. Because I feel like Miguel's got more options. Just as far as characters go. But I mean, Paul's not bad. You know, if you can manage to use your Death Fist right. Hey, Gag. You know, if you play Paul and you can manage to properly Death Fist people, you're a force to be reckoned with. You're unstoppable. Because I mean, 60% health off one counter hit is pretty nuts. I've never really played Paul though, so I mean, that's double mid for 20 damage. Whoops, didn't mean to key charge. Not a bad ender. I mean, not anything special, but... And then you've got Isen Kyaku, which is a homing move. Forward 4 is also homing. But I don't think Isen Kyaku will give you the corkscrew like forward 4 does. Yeah, no, it just tail spins. Forward 4 will give you the corkscrew, so I'd probably use forward 4 more. That's an alright poke. You get the nose breaker, but it does not actually give you any plus frames. It's just frame. You don't get any plus frames off that. Usually you'd get a plus frame off a nose breaker, but you don't with this one. Down forward 2-1 or down forward 1-2. Just knock him right out of the air. The old fly swatter. Do 1-1, 4-3, down forward 1-2. Let's see what else we got. Down forward 2-1. That's a pretty good launch. While rising 2 is another alright launcher. Down forward 2, 4-3. That's everybody's ender. If you watch any high level Tekken 7 Akuma, everybody does that ender. So let's see if we can hook something together here. Let's do this. Whoops, I messed it up. Let's do this. Let's stop dropping the combo for all these people watching. Yeah, see, that's everybody's ender. That's what everybody does to end the combo with Akuma. Down forward 3 is low mid. It's a mid. Really? Is that the right move? Am I doing the right move? Yeah, no, it's just a mid. It's just a body kick. Down forward 4 is a lot harder body kick. I think that leaves you on negative frames if it gets blocked. Let's do guard all. We're gonna find out. Not random guard, guard all. Yeah, that leaves you at a real bad disadvantage. Down forward 1-2 is alright. It leaves them in crouch if they block it, so you can do something. Down 1. Oh, he's got the down 1-2 poke. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't use it for much. But it's alright. I mean, it's got pretty good range on it. It's fast. If you got an opponent that's crouching a lot, you can play him with that. I mean, it's still gonna get blocked, because if you see the green on a mid, that means it's a special mid, and it means it can be blocked while crouching. Like we do crouching guard. Unlike a normal mid, that can be blocked. Like we'll do a down forward 2, which is another special mid. But down forward 3 is a normal mid. So, you know, mix it up with down 1-2 into down forward 3. And you can probably land a pretty good mix up off that. You know, you'll break their guard, they won't expect it. Down 2, just the palm, another special mid. He's got a lot of special mids. Down 3, that's got clean hit property on it. It's 142% extra damage if you land a clean hit. And basically what that means is it's got to be right up against them. If you're a little deep, it's going to give you a normal attack. But if you're right up in the shallow, it's clean hit, it's extra damage. And I think it's a little bit better on your frames. And then we've got down 4, which is... You'll be surprised how many people get caught by that down 4, just with run-ins. So many people will just run right into that down 4 because it comes out so slow. And it'll trip them up. It doesn't do anything on counter, but it's pretty good. I use it a lot. I used it a lot when I did my my Akuma stuff on the YouTube channel. It's alright if you got a grounded opponent, you can hit them with it. I mean, I'm by no means an expert on Akuma. If you want to see good T7 Akuma, go watch Punko. His Akuma is ridiculously good. You can go watch him wipe out Brian Fury at last year's the Evo that just passed, and it's ridiculous. 11 seconds for 90% HP. Back 4, that's low. Leg breaker. What's it do on counter? Nothing. Back 3. As Eris said, you're knocking down airplanes with that. It comes out quick and it leaves you at an advantage, but it's just a little weird. You could probably do something like this. Back 3. Do 1, back 3, 4, 3. Let's try this. You do down forward 2, 1, back 3, down forward 2, 1, 1, back 3, 3, 4, down forward 2, 3, 4, or down forward 2, 4, 3, and you've got an alright 9-hit combo there. And you've got the Shakanetsu on-hit combo. Just double tap 1 and you'll get your Shakanets. That's an alright ender as well. You can do like this. You know, that's an 8-hit combo for 50 damage. It's pretty good. It's not, I mean, it's nothing special, but it's pretty good. And it can be done off run, so you know, if you need to dash forward a lot, you've got it. But remember, the Shakanetsu can only come out on hit. So, you know, if you whiff the 2, you're not going to get any kind of Shakanetsu. You're just going to be at disadvantage. It's real unsafe on whiff. But if you can make it work, that's pretty good. You got forward, hold forward 4. Hard knockdown on count. Oh no, it's a juggle starter on counter. So you could probably... Yeah, you could probably start a juggle off that. Just do something basic. While running 1... Basically Jin's corpse thrust. So yeah, I mean that's 30 damage. 36 on counter hit, nothing special though. While running 3 is another dive kick. That ground hits. Gives you a solid cross-up opportunity if you land it while they're on the ground, which isn't bad. Pretty easy to punish if you make them whiff, though. I think it's really easy to whiff punish that. It'd probably be a lot safer to end with a while running 1 rather than a while running 3. Because, let's see what block is on that. While running 1 gives you enough pushback that you're pretty safe. So you're not in too much danger if you hit a while running 1 and it gets blocked. But a while running 3 just puts you right on top of them, and I mean, you're probably gonna get hit. But it is a normal mid though, so it can't be blocked while crouching. It can be... It could probably be pretty useful if you've got a lot of distance between the two of you. Run more than 3 steps 4. That's a slide kick. That's a low. Really good for closing a gap. Even if it gets blocked, I mean, it can be low parried, I'm 90% sure. And I'll switch over to Brian and check that here in a minute to see if you can low parry it, just in case. And I don't think it's safe on block either. Yeah, it's not safe on block at all. It's probably really launch punishable now that I look at it. So be real careful if you're going to do that. And we'll check for the low parry when we get done here. When we get through with the moves list. While rising 1, just a quick high elbow. While rising 2 is a launch. I think what a lot of high level players do is they'll go while rising 2 into demon flip into 3. Got while rising knee. Juggle starter on counter. You gotta be real quick about a follow-up though. Axe kick. Knockdown on counter. Yeah, second hit's knockdown. First hit doesn't do anything. So you know, you can use that as kind of a bait. That's a mid? How's that not a high? No, you've just got an anti-air punch. If somebody's trying to jump in on you, you can just punch them in the face. Akuma's probably the only character in the game with anti-airs. The fact that all of these are mids is kind of surprising because they can be crouched anyway since you're jumping. At least I'd assume. Yeah, I mean, they're all mids, so they're unblockable from crouch, but you're jumping, so they're gonna whiff anyway. And then you've got all the forward jump stuff. You know, if you want to build some, if you want to get real close real fast, you can just forward jump in 2. Comes out fast. It's got pretty good range. Stuns them long enough that you can get a natural combo off of it. During jump peak. Was that down 3? Yeah. So what's that need to be done? What's that look like? Oh, it's another dive kick. That's 3 dive kicks. And if I could ever land it, yeah, that's his 3rd dive kick, and that one puts him in crouch. Oh, keep that in mind. And then you've got all the throws. Let's do sample combo. Into Tatsu. Into Fierce Shori. Fierce Dragon Punch. Nice. Oh, it's down forward 1. Two into Fierce Dragon Punch. And there's all the sample combos. Sample combo right into Demon. Of course, you've got his rage art is Raging Demon, which is 1-1-4-3-2. Make sure you hit confirm Demon, because Demon isn't unblockable, and I think it's the only unblockable rage art in the game. So, you know, even if they're guarding everything, you'll still catch them with a Demon. But we'll go to record, and we'll just sidewalk. We're just gonna sidewalk. And you know, Demon can be sidestepped. And another way to dodge it is to jump. Can't put the input for Raging Demon. Well, hitting a right bumper will do Raging Demon, just like any other rage art. But you really want to make sure you land Demon after a hit confirm. You don't just want to like be half screen and throw out a Demon, because they're either going to jump it or sidestep it, and they're going to punish you hard for it. And it's going to be a hard punish. It's really easy to punish Demon. That's why you want to punish it with, you want to hit confirm it with like focus attack, dash forward, you know FDC, focus dash cancel. And then you've got a really solid natural combo off FDC Demon. But you've got to make sure you do dash cancel. It's got to be FDC. And it's going to be really solid damage. And of course, if you can manage the full charge focus attack, that's unblockable. So you've got guaranteed hit confirm. But if you dash cancel, you can't get a corkscrew off FDC. You'd have to get a relaunch. You can land Demon off of a corkscrew, I'm 90% sure. I'm pretty sure it can be landed off corkscrew. It cannot. Okay. I thought it could. I swear I've landed it off corkscrew before. Maybe not. But yeah, if you're playing Akuma and you want to land Demon, just make sure you hit confirm. You know, just with a focus, an FDC. And you know, hit confirming it with FDC isn't going to be the easiest thing to do right off the bat. It's pretty high level technique. I mean, you got to be pretty fast about it. But it's a good strat. But what I do is I'll usually hit confirm with, you know, like a standing 2. Because that leaves him at disadvantage. Just a standing 1. Because you're already having to do the standing 1s anyway. So I mean, standing 1 would be a pretty smart idea for a hit confirm. I think maybe if you actually land the standing 1s. No, that's not going to land because he's airborne. An airborne enemy won't be hit by demon at all. So if you've got an enemy corkscrewed and you've got full super, you're better off just going for a Masatsu Gohado. If, you know, if your directions work. Because a Masatsu Gohado is pretty heavy damage. And I'm going to try and land a Masatsu Gohado combo. And even then, you've just got normal Gohado, which is solid. You've got Shakanets, which is solid. If you've got full super meter with Akuma, there's a lot you can do. Shakanets might not actually work off a corkscrew because it takes too long to come out. EX Shakanets will work. It comes out faster. EX Gohado will work. I mean, if at all possible with full super, you're gonna want to land EX or Mets Masatsu for, you know, maximum damage. But if you're having trouble with the double quarter circle, or you're having trouble with the double buttons, you can just land a normal Gohado. Like, I'm having trouble with the double quarter circle right now. I keep getting Goshoryus. It's not the easiest thing to do on a pad. One of these days I'm gonna get a fight stick and I'll be happy. You could probably, off corkscrew, go into a EX Goshoryu if you can get up there fast enough. Focus attack will relaunch. So you can go FDC into some really good combos. Like, for example, we've just got the wrong inputs all day. And you've got FDC into combos. Now you don't want to full charge your focus attack because it won't actually connect on the corkscrew. You've got Wall Rising 2. You gotta be pretty quick about that. I think that will natural combo though. If you're fast enough, you can get a natural combo and everything, but you know, basically, I'm by no means an Akuma expert. There's the Masatsu combo I was looking for earlier. Why couldn't I get that before? I'm by no means an Akuma expert. I'm far better with Brian. But you know, a few key things you want to watch out for if you're playing Akuma or if you're fighting an Akuma. Hit confirm your demon. make sure you hit confirm demon. In combos with Go Hado or 2-3-4. Down forward 2-3, 2-4-3. You know, like for example, you got that'll wall splat, that'll let you get a wall combo. And Akuma's got some really good wall combos. If you're fighting against an Akuma and they're in rage, just watch out for standing ones because they're probably trying to hit confirm demon. If you're fighting against an Akuma who's in rage, a standing one probably means he's hit confirming demon. If he hits you with a back one and it knocks you down, he's probably gonna hit demon. Just be careful of demon when you're fighting an Akuma. If you get hit with a fully charged focus attack, you're probably going to get hit with a demon. If you let a full charge focus attack land, like if they're playing the distance and they can hit you with it, you know, you run in and you accidentally get caught with a full charge focus attack, they're probably going to FDC into demon. You know, so be really careful about that, because that focus attack's going to hurt a whole lot anyway, and demon will probably kill. If you've managed to get him down into rage and you're not going to perfect him, demon will probably kill. So be real careful about that. Let's go switch over to Brian and see if I can't low parry that dive kick, and then we'll be done for the night. But yeah, if you want like an in-depth, better Akuma to, you know, take your strats from, watch Punko's Akuma. Because Punko's T7 Akuma is unstoppable. It's really good. He knows everything to do. And it's crazy. I watched him beat Eris, and Eris is, you know, he's really good. You know, avoiding the puddle. If you don't watch him, go watch him. He's a really good Tekken player. He's a really good teacher. It's where I learned a lot of the stuff I know about frames and stuff. And things. But let's see if we can't low parry that dive kick. Run 3 steps. Okay, no, that's the mid. So, nope, wrong attack. Okay, we need to run more than 3 steps. I'm gonna restart here. Okay. There we go, that's what I want. I gotta build distance. Oh no, that's an ultimate tackle. I don't want that. Learn how to Korean wave dash. It's not easy to do on a pad, but it'll save your life. It can be low parried. So, you know, use that to your advantage, that you can low parry that dive kick. If you see it coming, if you've got a lot of distance, get ready to low parry that. Because that's going to mess them up. They're not going to expect it to get low parried. That's going to give you a real advantage. Because I can almost guarantee nobody's going to expect a low parry on that. Low parries are already pretty, you know, pretty unexpected. Like, I fought Akuma the other day and he kept doing down 4. And I started low parrying it, and his whole strategy just went out the window. Like, he'd approach and do down 4. And I started landing low parries on it. And I could tell he was, you know, he was playing a little worse because his whole strategy had gone out the window. And of course, if you're going to low parry anything, be careful because it's going to lower your combo damage a lot. But it's going to put them on their toes. You know, they're going to know, hey, this guy means business. He's low parrying my attacks. He knows what he's doing. So let's try... Nice. You can probably low or high crush it for, you know, for some extra punishment. It's gonna be a punish. I don't think a punish gives you any extra damage, but it's gonna look nice. You know, people are gonna be like, oh, this guy knows what to do, he means business. You can just jump right over it. And get a side switch. Probably launch punishable on block. Yeah. And of course that's with Brian. I mean, a lot of people have wall rising launchers, so you know, just keep all your options in mind, you know. Remember in the back of your head that that can be low parried and that a low parry is going to mess somebody up. If you see him go low, get your low parry finger ready. And just punish. Punish it in any way that you're comfortable with. If you don't want to low parry it, you know, just launch punish it. But anyway, actually let's look at punishing Demon really quick, and then we'll call it quits for the night. I wasn't even recording that. Okay. Let's record it this time. Alright, there we've got Demon. If you've got distance built, and they're gonna go for a Demon, and you see that, jump, hit them with a punish. If you see it, start to sidewalk. Hit him with the punish. Off jump, it's launch punishable. If you're Brian and you do wall rising 1. You could probably, as Brian, hit it with a sidestep 1. You gotta be pretty careful though. You've gotta get pretty good sidewalk distance. You could probably jump punish with an orbital heal. Yeah, solid punish. If you see a demon start to come out though, either get ready to hit up or get ready to sidewalk. And punish it. Punish it hard. If you're playing as somebody with an orbital heal like Brian or Lars, punish it with that. But anyway, I think that's where we're going to end this one tonight. As usual, if you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Twitch. If you want any sets, message me on Twitter. I'm sure we can work something together. Until September 10th, I'm going to be busy September 10th with Tekken World Tour. Be sure and catch me in North America East qualifiers. Root for me, thank you. And catch me here every night except Wednesdays.